Well, it's well time.
I
Well
love that
time.
opening.
Yep. Oh man, I keep getting these pop-ups on my screen. Come on, go away, man. I can't figure out how to make those stop. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh, anyway, folks, we're here. Uh, the weather's changed somewhat here. Gotten a little cooler, and but we're warming up a little bit this week. I think we'll be seeing some 70s here in a few days, and the uh, uh, let's see here. Oh, I thank you, Chris, for coming on tonight. Appreciate you, man.
It's my pleasure. Appreciate you having me.
We've we had some great conversations, great shows, and I thought, man, I'll just bring you back.
Appreciate you having me. As long as I ain't got to work, I would love coming back.
Yes, sir. The beautiful weather today, even though it is a little cooler. But Galveston, the water's 57 degrees. That's hence the fog and stuff we've been having. You know, the temperature variations of the ambient temperature. So
Right.
we'll survive the fog and but the cold. I'm not a big fan of the cold.
Neither am I, but neither am I. We actually got above freezing the other day, so
yeah, I heard that. Wow. Well, I know some parts of the country having to deal with the snow and all that, so hopefully you don't have to deal with that too much.
Yeah, we had a little bit of snow last week, and it wasn't too bad. We're supposed to get some more snow later this week.
Right.
But, I mean, we live in Northwest Indiana, so we live in Northwest Indiana, so that's
about the territory then, huh?
Yeah,
goes with the territory.
Yep, it sure does.
Hello, Sandy. Appreciate you coming on tonight with us. Hey, I did a video today where I talked about, what the thought came to my mind. Like I told you about, I drove down through the port today on Harborside. We had 3 ships in. We've been starting to see that a little more regular on Mondays in Galveston, the port of Galveston. And I got to thinking about my logo. My daughter designed that logo for me and gave me that tagline, "Cruising Like a Texan." And I got to thinking, I haven't really addressed that tagline. And I told her I want a logo that's me, She first came up with the logo with the hat and all this stuff, which I thought that was pretty nice. But then she showed me the logo of the state of Texas with the anchor on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that a whole lot. And so we did that. And then she put that tagline, "Cruising Like a Texan," on there. And I got to think, I haven't done, I need to do a show where I talk about cruising like, what does it mean to be cruising like a Texan? And so I see, Najuma, Mr. Najuma, how you doing this evening? So I decided to talk about what does it mean to be cruising like a Texan, and I kind of got into what it's like to be a cruiser, and we get because the industry is growing so much by leaps and bounds, new ships here and there. We're getting a lot of new cruisers into cruising, and sometimes I don't think they understand what does it mean to be a cruiser today. And
for sure,
because you see all the rigmarole of people getting fights on the ships. They try to sneak on board alcohol and all kinds of plastic things and items, and some silliness. And so I said, in my video I did, cruising like a Texan is a state of mind. It is a cruiser that goes on board and has a good time. Doesn't create mayhem, but they do come on and they enjoy the good food, good shows, the water. They're friendly. We get to know. We talk to other. You get to talk to all these other people on board the ship, strangers and all.
Right.
And then we enjoy the adventure. We enjoy all the activities, the casino, just interacting with the other cruisers, and just like I always said. And my first tip is get on board and have a good time. Just get on board, relax, and have a good time. I also say get on board when you cross that gangway. All the garbage and stuff that you have going on in your life stays on the mainland.
Right.
It doesn't come on the ship with you. You leave, all that stuff's going to be there when you get back. They'll take care of itself while you're gone. You get on there and relax, enjoy yourself, enjoy the shows, some drinks, food, interacting with other people, other cruisers, and just have a good time. That's what cruising like a Texan is. Well, that's what it means.
Right. And I think that really just fits cruising in general because, people, because there was not an issue not too long ago where this lawyer down in Miami on an NCL ship, tried to go down a hallway and a guy there just said, "Hey, the rooms aren't open yet."
Yeah.
Kind of went off on this guy and knocked him out and ended up getting arrested.
Ridiculous.
Life is tough and life is stressful. But when you get on that cruise ship, you walk down that gangway, you just leave all your problems behind and, turn your head around and have a good time. For sure.
I don't understand that. I guess, like I said, I've been cruising since '88. I don't understand all that kind of attitude. And why create issues for yourself when you do something like that?
Exactly, because what do you think is going to happen? Because especially someone educated like that, they've got to have cameras everywhere. They've got to
exactly. Yep.
And they're going to find out. It's not like you can run anywhere and hide. So
right.
You're kind of isolated there. So
well, and I say cruising like a Texan. They don't necessarily mean you can't be from New York, from Hawaii,
right.
Alaska, wherever, in California, and cruise like a Texan. It's like I said, it's just a state of mind. Always
it's a state of mind. It's a lifestyle for sure.
And
I totally agree.
That's all I'm trying to say. It don't matter where you're from, you can all come down here and cruise and cruise like an old cruiser, like an old cruiser like me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let's see, Sandy. Let's see what you. Cruising is the only way to really vacate. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. No driving. No planning where to stay or eat. Not worrying about meals. Just sit back and relax. Exactly. You can hit the nail on the head there, Sandy.
And all the entertainment's at your doorstep. I mean, you don't have to go anywhere for that. I mean, yeah, she really did hit it right on the head. It's all right there for you.
There are times Don and I we'll go get in ports and all that, and we won't get off.
Right.
Because we've been cruising quite a long time, so there's some ports we don't need to keep getting off and experience it. We've done everything, all the excursions that we care to do in those certain places, and just don't care to repeat them. We sell more for the ship now, and we enjoy the ships quite a bit now, and that's what we do.
Yeah, we enjoy going out and just being pampered a little bit, because being teachers, we're serving our students. Game, isn't it? We're teachers, so we're getting not abused, but we're in the thick of things every day, day in and day out, and it's it's not as stressful as what some other people have for jobs, but it's a stressful job. We just like to let our collar down and just have a good time and get pampered a little bit, and that's what cruising is about.
There you go.
We take care of the people that take care of us. Go out. I enjoy the ship.
Yeah. I enjoy the Chips cruise lot. The bartenders, the waiters.
Exactly, getting to know about their cultures and talking to them, and anytime I meet someone from a new country, I learn how to say thank you in their language, and they get a big smile on their face. and stuff like that. And I've made a lot of friends that I keep in touch with Facebook on, and it's really an amazing thing. So,
well, I have a pin on my hat from it's a Filipino flag on here. Then I have a little pin here for Bosnia, and both of those pins are from waiters or bartenders actually on Seascape, and they were nice enough to give me a pin from their country. So we're going on our third cruise in March, and we agree the ship is our destination. The ports are just an add-on. I agree. That's just a little add-on perk, huh, Sandy? Hey, Mister, the page jumped on me. There we go.
How you doing, Am?
There we go. How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I enjoy all the interactions. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're talking about fellow cruisers there, and I don't know if you had a chance to see my video today I've released where I talk about what does it mean to cruise like a Texan, and that's kind of the theme this evening. So all you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir tonight. I know about what it's like to be a cruiser, and we just get a lot of new cruisers, young ones, and I'll call them the newbies, newbies.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't quite get it just yet. They just got to give them time. Get on a few more cruises.
And getting back to the crew, I mean, the crew are some of the nicest people you're ever going to meet. From the first time that I meet someone, they say, "Hey, you need to come over to my country. I live in Bali. You'll have a place to stay."
Yep.
I've cruised with one guy 3 times already, and after his daughter was born, he shared me pictures of his daughter. He goes, "This is your Uncle Chris," and see him on video saying that. And so the last time we cruised with him, we went and bought a little baby outfit and stuff like that because he's on a ship, so he can't take a whole lot home. We bought our little baby outfit, and next, as soon as he got home, first picture he sent was her in that baby outfit. So,
good evening, Leslie. How you doing? Yeah, that's it, to me. I seen some really stupid questions and comments made to John Hield on his page, the Carnival page. And
how he tolerates some of
that, well, can't we have more Americans on the cruise? I said, no, I want that diversity of people to interact with. That's the fun part. Don't take the fun away.
It is.
I love seeing these people. Like I said, that they give me pins for their countries and all that, and that's pretty cool. That's really pretty cool.
And they've always got a smile on their face. They're always happy to see you. They're happy to talk to you if they're not too busy.
Oh, yeah.
The room stewards, they are some of the nicest people that work the hardest, toughest job on that ship.
They're hard workers. Yes.
Absolutely.
They deserve they work to get there. And, And
my wife and I met a lady, I think we were on either Jewel or something like that, but her and her husband worked on, but she had been working there for 35 years as a room steward.
Wow.
She loved it.
Wow.
But she's been doing it for 35 years. And could I do that job if I had to? Yeah, absolutely. But that's a tough job.
That's a tough job.
A couple hours.
I respect the crew. I do. They're there for a long period of time, away from their families and all. They're working for their families, but I appreciate that. And so no, I'm never going to denigrate the crew at all, because they're there to make us have a great time and do a good job for us. Hey, Jay, how you doing this evening?
And and in the dining room, they're just like a Polish grandma. You sure you get enough to eat? You sure you don't want more? You want to take some more with you?
They almost treat you like family, don't they?
Oh yeah, they do. You need to take a plate home. They'll bring me cookies or something like that, and I'll just ask. I just want 2 chocolate chip cookies. They bring me a plate of 4 or 5. I'm like, come on now. I'm trying to watch my girlish figure. I got to fit my Speedo.
Yes, I totally agree, Sandy. Just give me good service. I don't care what nationality you are. It's really interesting to chat with people from all. That's the fun part of cruising. Is meet people not from your country. You want to meet people from other countries, and that's part of the fun.
It is. Oh, it is.
Yes,
it certainly is.
Oh, thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. That's what started the show off tonight. That's where we got started on this train of thought of how do we want to cruise? Cruising like a Texan, and that's what we've been talking about this evening. And there's a story every week about somebody doing something stupid and or getting in a fight or pulling some stupid stunts, jumping off the ship and into the water and in port, or fishing off the ship in port.
Fishing off the ship, yeah.
Sneaking alcohol on board. Come on, people.
And putting it in video, saying, "Hey, this is how I got on
in the video." Say, look at me! Look what I did.
While you're still on the ship. Yeah.
Appreciate that, Jay. I really do. Appreciate that. I'm gonna have to try. I'm thinking seriously about getting hold of Favor and see if I get her to come on one night. That would be a good show with her, and have her on here, and we interview her, and maybe even she can bring Robert on here with us. Robert always pops in and out on my show tonight or Wednesday nights, especially Wednesday night. He pops in and out a lot on that one, and they have some stories to tell. I know that.
Sure.
So,
sure.
But it's like you said, it's an attitude. It is definitely, and I tell you what's funny is that you get away from cruising for a little bit and you kind of get into I call the mainlander attitude. But when it gets close to time, I'm getting ready to board a ship. I'm starting to change.
Yeah, you get
starting to revert back to being a cruiser I want to be.
For sure. Get a little antsy,
In Embarkation Nation, I'm fully 100% a cruiser then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is you get a little antsy, and the day that I lose that excitement walking down the gangway is probably the day I stop booking cruises. But by golly, I'm like a kid at Christmas, waiting for that cruise day to come up.
I'd be going down the freeway and somebody going by me, and I said, "You crazy fool, you," and all this stuff. I said, I need a cruise.
For sure.
I'm arguing with people in other cars going down the freeway. I said, "No, I need a cruise. I need to get back in my mentality."
Exactly.
Man.
There's nothing like the motion of the ocean, just to kind of, sitting on a balcony.
Yeah.
I mean, just that sound is just so peaceful.
It is. Or watching the prop wash off the stern. That's another cool thing to do. And so old Jay hollering at you.
Every once in a while at lunchtime, I'll just pull that up on my cell phone. I've got a good minute video that I've got on my phone.
Oh, I do. Yes, I do too. Yes, I do. And that picture. Another one that helps gets me in the frame of mind is that picture I took on the mountain in St. Thomas, looking down the harbor, and the Liberty Seas was the Royal Caribbean ship there, and then the Carnival Triumph was there, and Triumph was actually there out of Galveston. It was on Liberty Seas, repositioning from New Jersey to Galveston, and that picture was, as a matter of fact, it's still the wallpaper on my laptop here. That's my wallpaper. Really? And I just look at that picture and it just does something to my mentality. It helps me. Right. It takes me there. Right.
There's
times I need to be there.
Yeah. And like Sandy has said, the ports are just a bonus and stuff like that. I think I'm of the mentality that for me, I would almost like a cruise to nowhere because I live for sea days. I truly do love them.
Well, I'm doing that transatlantic. We're flying to Barcelona to grab Carnival Freedom after she gets all her work done to get the new tail put on and all that.
Right.
They're going to
For
do
the third time in 3 years, right?
Malaga and another Spanish port. I can't say his name right. Goes to the last thing that's to go to over there. I lost you there for a sec. Hang on. I don't know what. There we go. Man, my page went away. Anyway, and then it goes to Gibraltar. And we'll do one little stop in Gibraltar, and then we'll go from there and make that transatlantic crossing to Celebration Key. There's a whole bunch of string of sea days in there. And, you know, and I think that's going to be a good part of the ship. My wife and I, we both say that, you know, that's going to be a good part of the cruise. It's almost like about 6 days, 6, 7 days of sea days in a row. And we're okay with that.
Oh, I am too.
Yep.
I think it's Australia that has they have some cruises to nowhere. I mean, they're like maybe 3 or 4 days, but I could still deal with that. I'd love it.
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah, that was there's one cruise like up on the East Coast, or excuse me, up Alaska. They had some stuff happened where they couldn't get into ports and all that. They had to go into one little Canadian port for like 2 hours. Then they could leave and make it back to the American Seattle port. But they had to visit another country before they could.
Right.
That's that stupid Jones Act stuff. You know,
right.
They should. I don't know why they have not rescinded that yet. You got rid of that.
Yeah, and I mean, at some point in time, it was probably important to have that law, but nowadays, I don't think it's real necessary. I think Carnival's had to get some exceptions for that too, because they've had a couple of where they've been impacted by weather, that they've had to get some exceptions or something like that for some of their shorter cruises, like their 3 or 4 day cruise that's out of Florida or something like that, or maybe even out of Galveston, where they've had a hurricane or bad weather where they couldn't dock anywhere and they had to pretty much turn around and come back.
Yeah, right.
That wouldn't upset me at all.
We was on Harmony during Hurricane Milton, and we missed 2 ports. We didn't go to Roatan and we didn't go to Costa Maya, but they did get us over into Cozumel one day. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing about it was the Carnival Breeze and the Margaritaville Islander, they both met up with us in the middle of the Gulf as the storm was starting to finally move away, and we all 3 went together into Cozumel. It was pretty cool, actually. But we're seasoned cruisers. You just roll with the flow.
Absolutely.
I think now Carnival had a cruise to nowhere where they were delayed and all that stuff, and they went to I bet it was Progreso. They couldn't go to any ports that they were supposed to go to, so they went to Progreso just so they could go to that foreign port, and they let them spend a little bit of time there. Then they came back, and some people were complaining about that. Hey, Stuart, how you doing tonight, buddy? Some people were complaining about it. I said, hey, isn't your safety worth, not getting into a bind with this stuff, with the storms and stuff? That's how I look at it. And Don and I, we just roll the flow, and like I said, we enjoy the ship. Harmony rocked a little bit, but that's the fun part. We were laughing, was going down the hallway trying to walk straight, and that's all part of the fun, So it just, you can't have my paperwork says I go to Cozumel this day, this many hours. I go to Costa Maya this many days, this many hours, and Roatan. Now, if they don't do that, then they failed to take care of me. They failed to take me to these places. I said, read the fine print on that contract you're talking about.
Well, and with the latest hurricane that just came through and decimated Jamaica, there are people complaining that they couldn't get, into Jamaica. What do you want to do? Yeah. You want to sail into that hurricane? Come on now. It's like
you got to get that. these people got to learn. We got to give classes.
Yeah.
Give classes on this is what it means to be a cruiser, folks. It's not this what you think it is. This is what it really means to be a cruiser. Get on the ship, kick your feet up, and relax. All this other stuff is just stuff.
And that's the luxury about cruising. And that's the luxury about cruising. If you can't go to Jamaica, they'll take you over to Cozumel. They'll take you over to Costa Maya or something else. I mean, you're not stuck having to go at your resort and wait out that hurricane like some people were stuck there for, 10, 15 days or whatever. They'll take you somewhere safe.
I've had to deal with multiple hurricanes on my cruises and tropical storms. The tropical storms is not so much as a big deal. We sailed through a few of those. As long as they stay off the hurricane strength winds, it'll be in good shape. But I've been on like Rhapsody. It was Rhapsody. I take back it was Rhapsody. Went through Tropical Storm Orlean and a couple other little storms, and it's just like a thunderstorm and all that. A little bigger thunderstorm. It's not hurricane yet, and we've had to do that time or two. We missed Cayman once because of Tropical Storm Orlean. We had to go in there and drop off a medical emergency, but we turned around and went back out. So I just walked up to the bartender and said, "Give me another beer."
Exactly.
I'm not going ashore today, so give me another beer.
Yeah, exactly. As long as drink pack is working, no problem here.
Yep. That's exactly right. That's a good saying there, Em.
Cruise with the flow. Absolutely. I agree.
Yep. Go with the flow. Cruise the flow and go with the flow. Yep. Both of them. Yep. And we got some great ships. We have some great ships so it's a floating resort. I mean,
it is. They
have all kinds of everything that you can almost get, except for the sand. You can get on the ship.
Yep. You look at a ship like MSC. You got that jungle room. With
and it's they got a roof on it. It'll open or close.
Yep. You've got a sports bar. You got the
sports bar. Yeah, awesome. A sports bar.
You got the loft in there that you can just kind of chill out in.
Right.
You got a casino if you want to go casino in. You got the cabaret that you can go watch shows for 5 hours a night if you wanted to. You got the Broadway show.
All kinds of restaurants.
Show. Yeah, all kinds of restaurants. I mean, heck, what more do you need? They're not going to run out of food.
Right. Well, patience is part of being a cruiser, right, Emma? You got to be, it should be a part of your cruiser mentality, your attitude.
That should be a checkbox that they put on the cruise application. Check your patience.
Yep. You just don't know what will happen. You're right. And one other thing, that is a reason why you get insurance too. Mm-hmm. I got the annual policy now. And I didn't realize at the time that I was going to wind up having a fourth cruise. It's covering 4 cruises for me, that one annual policy. Saved a lot of money doing that. Yeah. Only about 15 to 20% of the U.S. population has ever taken a cruise, implying that roughly 80 to 85% have not, often due to financial barriers. Hey, those financial barriers are starting to drop, though.
And the thing that people don't realize, if they go during the right time of year, I mean, you can get on a cruise for a couple $100s for an inside cabin. For a 3-4 day cruise, it costs you more to get down to the port than it would to take a cruise.
Yeah. Stuart. Yeah. Hey, I would not doubt Royal Caribbean or Carnival both will do that.
Oh yeah, when they come out with a new ship, the Ace Class or something like that.
Yep. Oh, I missed you there, Em. There we go. What a great idea! A checkbox for that. Yep, you got that right. Here we go. I'm gonna save that next one though. Good evening, Cam. Enjoy your videos, man. How's the family doing, man? You guys look great. I was laughing about the McDonald's come out with the Grinch family Happy Meal, the Grinch Happy Meal.
Yeah.
And I saw Ken Pham and old Zach over at Coker. They did it too. It's funny to watch these guys, go through there and they're doing their review of the food and I think they got some neat socks and all. They pulled out some pretty neat socks. They pulled out. Yep. And so they had me. I watched that film all the way down to the end. That YouTube video, good one though. That's well done. Yep. That was well done.
Well, after watching Mitch's video the other day, I went to go get me a Grinch meal, and they were all sold out at my restaurant in McDonald's.
Right. So, I was telling Donna about that today. See if I can get her, but Donna's a little more pragmatic than me on that. Why don't I want to go to McDonald's? I said, okay. I just thought, don't you want some socks?
Yeah, I was going to go there before my basketball
game.
You
give me a funny look about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they were sold out. Yeah.
You bet, man. I was watching that game. That was a good game. I tell you what, that defense is ugly. Them boys, they are monsters out there. That's a bad defense, man. They go crazy on people. Let's see here. Here we go. With the 2 days, all of them with 10 miles of us were sold out. I bet. Oh, here we go. This is funny. Well, there's quite a few of them too within 10 miles. Oh man!
Well, when you got the Cam Pham and Coke Culture promoting them, I mean, what do you expect? They're all going to sell.
Cam Pham and Coke. Of course, everybody's going. Well, they see the video. The masses see the videos y'all did, so they all hooked them out the door. Man, went and cleaned out McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet they were on Amazon. I was about looking on eBay. I bet there's people selling for $50 a pair, man.
I'm sure they are.
Yep.
I'm sure they are.
Yep. Oh, I saw. Hey, the ship model, the Seascape ship model that we all, a few of us content creators received from MSC. I look on the eBay. I'm not even interested in selling mine. That's a family heirloom now. But I'm just curious to see, what they were going for on eBay. And those things are going for anywhere from $200 to $300 on eBay.
You can buy them on a ship for like $70-something.
It's $65 or $70 on the ship.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, what it is people don't really forget to buy them, and then they realize, okay, I want one. So they'll pay the premium to get it.
Oh, I'm sure they'll sell them. Yep. Oh, Willie G, welcome aboard this evening, sir. Good to see you. Yeah. Oh, thank you for reminding us, Miss M. And I will have to give you my little spiel, my little speech. Please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Miss Donna says that you guys need to do that. Miss Donna says, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. There's a story behind why I say that way. You should probably see this video later. She always, it has been a few times lately that I have forgot to say that at the end of my videos. She come in here one night after I was so proud how good video we did and all that. She sat down in a chair over it and she gave me a serious look. I don't know why you cannot remember to tell people to hit that like and subscribe button. I said, I thought it did a pretty good video, does it? But you didn't say hit the like and subscribe button. You need to tell them to hit the like and subscribe button. I said, okay. And I haven't forgotten since. So she was bringing the ruler down on my hand on that.
She bring the hurt down on you.
And she said she did. I said, So now I make sure to say hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah. You just need to make an outro video. Just says hit the like and subscribe and just put it in there.
Thank you, Miss M, for keeping me out of trouble.
Yep. Keep you in the good graces with Mrs. Texas Cruiser.
Oh yeah. You better believe it. So, M, do I have you as a moderator? I need to make you as a moderator. I need to make a note myself. Make you a moderator. I know you'd be a good moderator.
Speaking of Mrs. Texas Cruiser, Cruising Chris M's wife today is her birthday, so I got to make sure I give a shout out to my wife for a happy birthday.
Yeah.
So we already went out and had dinner tonight. So we did the obligatory dinner tonight and stuff. So
I thought I made you a moderator once. I know you asked me once.
We had talked about it, but it's just one of those things that gets on the back.
Around. Let me find out why you're not in there.
So
okay. Yeah, definitely, Chris.
Yep. So gotta say that because she like your wife, my wife will pop up this video. So if I don't say that, I'll be in the doghouse. But I've got a nice setup in the doghouse, so I've been there a couple times.
Right. You should be able to hit. Oh,
thank you, Stuart.
Yep.
Appreciate that.
There we go. Happy birthday to Mrs. Cruising Chris M.
Yeah. Appreciate that there, Cam. Yeah. Cam fam. Thank you, Mitch.
I am in let's see. Oh. Oh, I'll see nothing but bad stuff on that one. Now I'm thinking I'm scrolling. There we go. I put a blue star. I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything. I put a blue star on Miss M. Let's see here. Okay. But yeah, I'm in chat. See. Oop, man, this thing's. I'm going to have to start thinking about going with possibly of another streaming service. I don't know. I just got to learn a little more about StreamYard.
StreamYard.
Yeah, I am paying them a little bit of money,
right?
Which I didn't pay. But anyway, what did I do? Don't put her in timeout. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, YouTube.
You're right. I will definitely say that.
That's right. It got to be in YouTube. Yeah. So I'll try to jump over there when I get a chance. Let's see. I've heard about OBS. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I've heard about it. How about them Texans? How about them Texans?
How about them Colts been let it run down their leg here lately? Holy cow, they couldn't win a game if they were in a wet paper bag.
Boy, and they lost that quarterback too for the season. So
yep.
What about this Royal Caribbean beer? Chilla Thrilla.
Yeah, Chilla Thrilla.
By Funky Buddha Brewery. That's a Florida brewery. They've been better off if they got a Texas brewery, but I wasn't involved in that decision.
Yeah, they didn't ask me either, but it's supposed to be like a mango, something fruity type thing. I'm not a big fruity type of beer person.
Tropical ale with mango guava flavoring in it. I don't know. That sounds like a Floridian beer. It does.
Yeah, I'm into good old fashioned, pale ale or lager or something like that. Just give me something nice, natural American style beer or good German style beer. Be all right.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
You know.
yeah. I'm into microbrewery beer,
Yeah.
especially ales and IPA, especially IPAs. But
Right.
but sometimes some of them get kind of wild, and
Right.
I'm not so sure about those. But I
Yeah.
appreciate that, Cam. I really do. I'm very proud of her. She's very talented, and she does some amazing work for some of these companies that she worked with in the past. And then this college hired her as a director, a marketing director, and she's been very happy with those people.
Well,
Yes,
she definitely shows what she can do.
Yeah, I was floored when she sent those to me. So she sent me all kinds of different styles, not all kinds, but the Texas style
Right.
and the one with the hat, cowboy hat. And I got to looking at that textile, said, that is me. And so, and she didn't try. I mean, it was like right off we didn't have to go through like 20 different style designs or anything like that. She hit it like on the second group she sent me. So, yes, Shiner Bach, they got Seascape needs to have that on their ship. And I think Royal Caribbean does too. I mean, I agree.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know why they
probably
don't.
Probably one of the good I think it's an India Pale Ale is Red Hook. I found that when I was out in Seattle once. It's
I heard that's a good one though.
It is pretty good.
I heard that was a good one. Good. Yeah.
I like my hoppy beers. I like them hoppy.
I'm not sure. I guess Jubilee has that little brewery in on her, like Vista does.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to try them. I'm really looking forward to try them.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get on there because Chris and Liz reminded me of that a couple weeks ago, and I'm definitely going to get on there and try to go sign up. And
Stuart, you pay attention to what I say, what I post. At least somebody pays attention to me. Hey, Miss Lori, how you doing tonight? Thank you for coming on
Lori,
board.
how you doing?
Miss Lori. That's somebody else, another woman that keeps me straight. Between Donna, Lori, and Vicky, they all three keep me straight. And Emma does a pretty good job jumping in there occasionally too. That's why I'm going to make sure to put her down as a moderator. You stayed up for the Texans game last night, I guess. I'm sure you're a Texans fan. Oh man. Speaking of world ships, they're building. MSC is trying to keep up with Royal Caribbean, building all these ships and all these big ships, and they got more. They have two. Asia is Asia out now? World Asia? Yeah, Asia's out.
I think it's coming out next year.
Okay, and then Atlantic. The Atlantic under construction. Then they have fifth world's 5 and 6 in the process of getting under construction.
Right.
Then they went and signed the contract for 2 more, 7 and 8.
Right.
So there's got to be one coming to Galveston. I don't know if it'll be a brand new one or if it's going to be like the Europa or I bet Europa stays in Europe, America. Then they'll have the World Texas coming. So with the Whataburger and the Buc-ee's store on board, and
could you imagine putting a Buc-ee's on the store? That'd take up half the ship.
Yep. Hey, Lori. My wife always comes in here. I'll be in my recliner. She says, "Aren't you going to bed?" I said, "Oh man." I was watching videos. I got to where I don't hardly watch anything on network TV. There's nothing I really care for. Occasionally, I'll catch the news on there, but I'll get over on YouTube videos and I'll see all my friends and all the cruise videos and stuff, and I'll nod off. and there'll be some videos playing. So what the heck is this? You know, where'd they come from? You know, so yep. I hear you. Yes, I'm the same way. Yep. Yeah. MSC.
You'll be watching one video, then another one pops up at the end.
What's that?
You'll be watching one video, then another one pops. You'll watch one video, then one will pop up at the end. You know, say, "Hey, watch this one," and then you're like, "Oh, that looks pretty good," and watch that one. And next thing you know, 3 hours into it, like, man, I should have went to bed 2 hours ago.
Yes, I know it's happened, man. It has happened. Oh man. Yep, they're trying to dominate the cruise scene. Yep, you're right, and they're serious about that. And then they're going to try to build something bigger than Icon. So I'm curious to see what those are going to be like. Is that a Beachcomber prediction or an Icon of Seas prediction? I think it's a little more Icon-ish than the Beachcomber disappointment. It's not going to be a Beachcomber disappointment. It's going to be more of an Icon. Yay! It may take maybe 2 or 3 years. Me saying a world's coming before one gets here like Icon. I've been saying that for how long?
Yep.
But I tell you what, it's going to be maybe not Beachcomber, but will be a Beachcomber coming to Galveston whenever they buy another ship. They're in the process of trying to buy 1 or 2 more ships. So don't put that in the bed yet.
Right. Well, I was surprised like you, Rick, when with Margaritaville that, you know, I really thought it was going to be on the Gulf Coast somewhere, you know, like Mobile, New Orleans, or Galveston.
Miami. Yeah.
Yeah, but Miami.
I think they messed up, and they will. Yeah, I know you were, Jay. I was messing back at you.
Yeah, but I really think they were really trying to get some of that Eastern Caribbean market, so kind of expand that way. Because if you look at a lot of their itinerary, they're really trying to get the Eastern Caribbean.
Yeah. There's quite a few higher ups on the Seascape that mentioned that they feel like the world is coming to Galveston too, and this is the people who work for MSC. They were saying pretty sure they feel pretty certain that Galveston will get a world ship. So, yeah, I think so, Stuart. I think so too. Yeah, the Icon. God, she is long. We were down there on the Seascape. When we were on Seascape, and we stopped at Roatan on that cruise. We docked right in Roatan. You know, I don't know if you people know how the piers are. There's 2 separate piers there, right there. And the other one was Star of the Seas. And gosh, she is long, big ship. And Seascape's not a small ship. It's a big ship. And when she came into Galveston that first day, when I went down there and videoed her, I was thinking, man, that's a big ship. And but you know, next to the Star, I mean, there's some competition in size and length and all that.
Yeah, but you know, and you see a ship like the Seascape of the Seashore, and you're like, yeah, that's a big ship. Then you put it up against like the Star or Icon, and they're like, holy cow, that
holy moly
looks small.
And I'll be I got like 5, 6, 7,000 steps on Seascape, but I know on the Icon it's probably more like 10 or 12.
Oh yeah,
steps on per day on that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was on a cruise this summer on Utopia, and we docked next to Grandeur at Coco Cay, and you would have thought Grandeur was the freaking dinghy for Utopia. You know.
Right. Oh yeah. I seen that. Yeah, she definitely was a dinghy next to that ship.
Yeah.
You know, Cam, I thought it'd be one of the 3 Gulf Coast ports. I thought if it wasn't going to be Galveston, it's going to be New Orleans, and with a possible third as Mobile. I was shocked when it went to Miami. I said, "Where the heck that come?" The 3 possibilities. I would not have been shocked if she went to Mobile. I definitely would not have been shocked if she went to NOLA. And Galveston should have been the front runner on it, but
Yeah.
that shocked me when she went to Miami. I said, "Why?" I mean, I think they did what they consider a safe bet to go to Miami. Right. That way they have all the ships in Florida, you know.
Right, but if you look at the cruise options, though, they're really getting a lot of the East Coast cruising out of Miami on the Beachcomber, where they would be limited mostly to Western Caribbean with those other 3 ports. So that's the only reasoning I could really think of behind that.
Right.
Because, you know, Galveston be the choice. Because, I mean, you know, like I said, you know, there's money in Galveston. There's a lot of cruisers in Galveston. There's a lot of Jimmy Buffett fans in Galveston. I mean, it's all there.
And the market is huge. 46 million people within driving distance of Galveston. And we attract people from California, the Midwest, you know, we attract all those people from those areas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, all those come down to Galveston.
Yeah, Louisiana. I mean, everybody would just drive over. I mean, because when I was looking at cruises in the next couple of years, I was looking at, you know, either getting a cruise out of Galveston or, you know, because I got a meeting in New Orleans. I was like, you know, I might just get a cruise here before I go to that meeting. And I was looking at Mobile and Galveston. Galveston's only like a 4-hour drive over to New Orleans, I think. So 4 or 5 hours.
I thought it was a no-brainer. No-brainer. You know,
but, I really did too. I thought, you know, one of those 3 places would have been key lock, but you know, looking at their itineraries, I can kind of see that they really wanted to try to do some East Coast stuff. But you know, I think if they get a 4th ship, you know, it'd be really surprising if they don't do something out of the Gulf unless they do a West Coast.
Right. It's just, you know, I think some people don't understand the port of Galveston the way it is. That would have been a perfect setup for a Margaritaville ship because you're right there, right at the Strand area and all. All the whole area right there, all around up to the port, is fits perfectly in with a margarita frame of mind. They're building a huge margarita development on the island, on the west end, with housing, condominiums, all kinds of stuff, restaurants. It's just a huge, large acreage of land that they're developing to it's retail sales, all kinds of stuff they're going to build on it, and it's a Margaritaville. So. Don't get me started on that, Cam. I got hung up in a traffic accident on the Gulf Freeway this morning coming into the island. They delayed me about 25 minutes.
Now, aren't they saying they're supposed to put like a flyover, that they want to put a flyover and go into the island? I mean, that'd probably take another 10 years, but
when they finally get TxDOT involved, TxDOT is going to put in a flyover. And it will take you past the tracks, because no sooner they got past that wreck, there's a train on the tracks on Harborside. So I'll go on down to 51st Street. Now, people, anytime you want to avoid the train issue on Harborside, go on down to 51st Street, and there's an overpass from there, takes you right directly to Harborside. Then you can make a right, and you're right there at the port then, and that will get you all around all that. They built that for a reason. They put a turning lane in for that and all that. That's right on the corner. There's a Jack in the Box, which I go there often. But
I like a little Jack in the Box every once in a while.
Now I love to give some more information on the restaurants and stuff. If people ask me directly, I will. It's going to take me a little bit of time to come up with a restaurant guide I'm going to call it the restaurant guide for cruisers. Same thing, a hotel guide for cruisers and entertainment guide for cruisers. And so I'm working on that. And there's a lot to impart, because there's a lot of stuff down on the island. But I want to make sure to get the right information out to you folks. And let's see here.
I know I might take a lot of flack for this one. Yep.
Yeah.
I know I might take a lot of flack for this, but I know there's some In-N-Out burgers up around the Dallas area. They got them anywhere down around Houston now? Or
what was it called?
In-N-Out burger?
Oh yeah, there's a few. Not on the island now. On the way, you may find one or two. closer into Houston, in the Webster area. You'll find an In-N-Out there in the Webster area. That's on the southern part of Harris County, where Houston is.
I'm a big In-N-Out fan myself.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say, I have never experienced them, but I've heard a lot of people say some good things about it. Yeah, I understand that, Lori.
I can eat there 3 or 4 times a day. I can eat there 3 or 4 times a day easily.
Yeah. Well, they have Islander, and then they have that other one. I forget the name of it. The first one, and they all go do that kind of stuff. I thought they might want to spread out a little bit and hit more markets. So
I'd be really surprised when they got another ship and put it up in Jacksonville. That'd be surprising.
Yeah, the Destiny class ships. Yeah, I've heard that. There's a possibility they may. I'm throwing this out there. Grandeur could be. They've had Grandeur up and down multiple times, and there's another possibility of that. That'd be a real good ship to turn into a Margaritaville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they do. I studied because I'm a commercial business guy, and I had a business talk show for 3.5 years, and so I'm studying how Margaritaville's gotten to where they are today, and they've done everything the right way. They've done everything to be successful. Cruising is there's a lot of competition among cruise lines, but they found a niche that's working for them, and they're doing it the right way. I know they are, and I hopefully believe that they will be successful down the road even more. And I do not wish any kind of financial calamity or anything like that. I want them to be a successful company because I think they bring an interesting product to the cruise industry.
Well, I think competition's healthy. Absolutely,
it's healthy, very healthy. Yep, and they have a great. I like their price point.
Absolutely.
Yep. They have to move.
The thing is,
bridge. Yeah, they have a problem with that. They have a problem with that. Yep.
Yeah, the thing that surprises me is I think, how much Royal Caribbean's drug their feet on this Discovery class, because they talked about it for a little bit, then they didn't talk about it, then it's been swept under the rug. I mean, from a business standpoint, I think they could charge a premium for that because a lot of people want those smaller class ships. And they could really, I think Europe's really going to be calling for them before too long.
Yeah, I think they're trying to drag the market out on it to get the need for it even stronger. The desire of the cruiser industry, of the cruisers themselves, hollering, screaming for them. That's what they want. They want the people to say, "We'll book 5 cruises on it. Bring them out."
Right. And the thing is, I think with a lot of the ports going to go electrical and with the LNG fuel and stuff like that, I think with doing a smaller ship, I think it's probably more practical than having your big Icon class or Oasis class to, be.
The Oasis class is still being, I think, one of the most successful class of ships.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Whoever does, I know it's a group effort. Royal Caribbean, they designed Oasis. Mm-hmm. They diverged. They brought in some ideas that nobody ever thought of, or at least nobody outside of the building that Royal Caribbean's in. They did some brainstorming on that, huge brainstorm to come up with the idea. Now they had the promenades already on the Voyager class. Voyager came out with the promenade, and then they had the Freedom class, which had kind of expanded a little bit more. But when they designed the Oasis, who in the world thought of putting a Central Park on a ship?
Exactly.
And then on top of that, let's put a boardwalk on here too.
Right. Well, I mean, you even go back to the Freedom classes and some of the Voyager classes, put a skating rink on a ship.
Put the skating rink on there.
Yeah.
Who thinks of that?
Exactly.
Rock climbing the wall.
Yeah.
I mean,
my wife, when we go on those cruises, she loves going ice skating. I mean, she gets to do it for half an hour, but she loves doing it.
they have a great show. The Aqua show in the back. That to me is my favorite thing to see.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not big on the shows that they have on big stage shows and all. Okay, they're nice and all that. Here, people have a great time with it. The Aqua show, I'm so enamored with that. And I'm a big Cirque du Soleil fan, and they remind me so much of Cirque du Soleil. That just, to me, every Oasis class ship I've been on, Allure and Harmony, and I fix to go back again on Allure, then eventually I'll be on Symphony. The water show in the back, the Aqua show, that's a must for me. I've got to see that.
Right. Yeah, yep. and they are getting a little bit more Cirque du Soleil because they are doing the band walkers and stuff like that. And you see the I haven't seen the show in person, but you see a lot of the videos coming out from Star of the Seas. They've really got a lot more style stuff too. So they really are kind of morphing into that circus wow factor with their shows. A lot more dancers and stuff like that. So
and they put some talented people out there doing those shows. They put
yes, they do.
It's almost like a Broadway. Some of them are Broadway style shows they brought on the ship. Right. I'm glad to see them do it, and I may not want to go see it unless it's Jekyll and Hyde or Phantom of the Opera or something like that. I may have to go see that. So,
I think Wizard of Oz would be pretty cool, and
Les Miserables,
yeah, Les Mis would be amazing, but awesome. I think Wizard of Oz would be amazing.
Yeah,
and Back to the Future I think would be amazing too. So
that'd be fun. So, Wakeview Travel, welcome on the show tonight, and that's why we're saying the Royal Caribbean needs to get the Discovery class ship designed and out there for us to see it. It's going to be a real kick butt ship, Royal Caribbean style, and I'm really, really interested to see that. But any cruise ship is a good cruise ship. Hey, I booked 2 Carnival ships. Royal Caribbean, I booked 2 Carnival ships because I want to experience Jubilee. Plus, I got a good rate on it. And then Carnival did this Jedi mind trick on me and gave me a free cabin for Transatlantic. Now, who does that to me? I couldn't turn that down. I had to take it. And I talked to Donna about it, and I said, "Hey, would you like to go to Barcelona sometime?"
A free cabin? How can you turn down a free cabin? I don't care what ship it'd be on. I'd take a free cabin.
I know. I went ahead and bumped it up to a balcony and paid a little bit of money for that, but it's a little bit of money. $1,700 for Transatlantic for 13 days, a balcony cabin.
And that's a steal. That's a
steal. And then then on top of that, they gave me $300 of it back as onboard credit.
Oh, yeah.
So it's only cost me $1,400. I mean, and it's the Transatlantic is on my bucket list. Going to Europe is on my bucket list. I'll get to knock off some stuff off my bucket list.
Oh, for sure.
I'm excited about all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of like with us doing Japan in a couple of years. That was, it was one of our bucket lists to go to Japan first off. And then we're doing a 17-day cruise in Japan. So
I agree, Stuart. I think it's going to be a game changer. This is always when Royal Caribbean come up with a new class of ship, it is a game changer. So we're going to see what they do. I think it's going to be more like a Voyager, maybe class in that range somewhere. I think it's going to be something like that.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a mix between Voyager, Freedom class, something in that size range.
Yeah, some kind, in that group. So that's my prediction.
Right.
If you bought a cup of coffee with it, you got ahead of the game then.
Okay. Yep, for sure. And like you were saying about Oasis, they did it right because you look at MSC World Class ships, they almost copied Oasis class.
Oh, designs. Wait a minute. Guess who? Ricky.
I'll just sit back and enjoy the conversation. I'm just sitting back checking out the conversation. What's going on, fellas?
Not much, my friend. How you doing?
We're rocking and rolling, man.
Oh yeah. What I miss? What I miss? A new class of ship? What I miss?
Yeah. Well, we started off what it means to be a cruiser, and we wound up talking about building new small ships and everything in between.
I don't know. Are cruise lines even going to do that anymore? You know, or are they trying to overcompensate, but say bigger is better?
Well, you had to go there, man.
I mean, take a look at it. Take a look at it. Royal Caribbean come out with the Oasis class. What Carnival do? They'll come up with their XL class. Okay, we're gonna do one better. We're gonna come out with Icon class. Now, MSC will come up with their world class ships. Is this a penis? Is this a freaking penis measurement contest here? I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah, and then Carnival's coming out with their Ace class.
You forgot the Ace class.
I'm sorry, the Ace class.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to have a peeing contest, can't forget the Ace class.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Get the tape measure out.
I'm just saying. My ship is bigger than yours. That's what I was. That's the vibe that I'm feeling right about now. Like, so it was like I don't know.
Yep.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Just no matter what it looks like, just get me on this ship. I don't care what it is.
Exactly. Tell me about it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, like I don't care. I don't care what's. Get me on. Any cruise ship will. I'll take any cruise ship versus being on land anytime. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's like I told Rick. He got that free cruise for the transatlantic. I mean, I'll take a free cruise on. I don't care about the cruise line.
Let's see. Free cruise.
I'll go.
Transatlantic. What's there to argue about?
Yeah, exactly, my friend. I'm gonna tell me the time and date.
That's 14, 15 days. 14, 15 days that you don't have to work. Yeah. Winning.
Yeah, I know there's some other people on that doing that Festivals transatlantic. Bring her back to the United States. So my next one, Jubilee. Chris, I forgot what your next one is.
I've got 11 days to Carnival Horizon.
Horizon, that's right, Horizon. And what's your next one, Ricky?
Mine is in 13 days on the Regal Princess.
Sweet.
Oh, you're gonna come down here?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm coming down the morning of. So
yeah,
it's going to be. Yeah, looking forward to it. First time on Princess, so I'm ready to try it out.
Hey, I know some people who've been on that ship. They love it. They love that ship.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. As I'm embracing my older years, whatnot. I'm going to give it a try, whatnot. So, but I right now I have a feeling that it's gonna be I'm going to be consuming a copious amount of freaking alcohol.
That's what. Hey, you're not going to be the only one, because when I went on Princess for the first time, I thought I was going to be the only one there, but by golly, there's a lot of people my age, and we enjoyed the bar just as much as anybody else.
And
it was a more laid back bar.
That's literally what happened with me on Celebrity the first time I went. Folks just want to have a good time. And you know Ricky Ocean is all about the good time.
Yep,
I'm all about the good time. So it's going to be a no-brainer,
man. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Rick, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get a doers double just for you.
There you go.
I do. I still mess with him.
You said it, Ricky. I had to hold my comments back when they started talking in length and girth.
Motion to the ocean.
Motion to the ocean comes to mind.
Motion to the Ricky Ocean.
That's Miss Lori talk. I'm shocked.
I'm sorry. I mean, tell me when I'm telling lies, guys. Tell me when I'm telling lies. It's like it's a constant like trying to one up themselves, you know.
Yeah. Lori's got me speechless. I can't even talk now. But she said D Ward down there. Poor old Jeremy cruising.
Sure.
You know Jeremy. Sure. That was funny, man. We was at that bar in the loft on Seascape, and he came up to me, and I was sitting there. I had a double shot of whiskey, and I was drinking that. And he said, "Rick, I want to drink some bourbon. I want to drink some bourbon." I said, "What's a good one?" I said, "Well, they got several good ones. That D-Wars is a good one they have, and all that. Well, I'm gonna get them pour me D-Wars in." I said, "Okay."
Oh Lord!
I did not know he was a lightweight.
Yeah.
He said, Cheryl said he slept for 14 hours. I said, "Oh no."
That knocked him out. Holy cow. That knocked him in the next day.
Dude. Oh gosh. Yeah. Me and Ryan is like, okay, we have got to get you ready for Booze Cruise 4. We might just have to put him on a regiment of freaking Dos Equis and call it a day because you can't do it. You can't.
I know you can, man. So I felt bad then. I
feel bad. He said, "I feel bad." Afterwards, he said, I felt bad. For what?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I feel bad.
But
hey,
I was things out there for him.
Yeah, so he a grown man just like the rest of us. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's Scotch whiskey. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I went to the liquor store today. Donna always gets me pick up a bottle of vodka for her, and I always grab a bottle of bourbon. And
sure.
And I saw that D-Wars on the shelf there, and I started laughing when I saw it. Oh man!
I saw 1.75 liter of Doers. When I was on post shopping, I sent it to the Go Out Together crew. It was like, "Jeremy, are you ready to party?" big old freaking bottle. Are you ready to party? Everybody started laughing. Like, dude, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, Cam, she does like Tito's. As a matter of fact, was on that President's Cruise for Royal Caribbean 2023 on a lure out of Galveston. And they had, of course, they had that, what's that, champagne. They had some kind of champagne all over the place. They had a champagne sponsor for that. And then they had Tito's on there. They had little cocktail parties and things. They made all kinds of free drinks all over the ship and with Tito's in it. And that's the first time she ever got exposed to Tito's. And she said she liked it. But I just bought her the cheapest vodka they have. And she's okay with it. I said, "Hey, she's okay with it. That's okay."
Oh, there you go.
I'm a bad hubby. I'm a bad hubby.
Hey, you like what you like, though. It's all good.
Hey, she's happy with it.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? When I've got the drink package on Royal, it's Buffalo Trace or Gentleman Jack or,
I drink Buffalo Trace all the time. Yeah, I got my Buffalo Trace here.
Oh yeah,
I bought these. I bought 2 bottles of Crown Royal
the
Black.
Crown Black, dude.
Yeah, I bought that on Seascape.
Okay, all right. True story. So, this is I'm on the tail end of my military career. we had a senior enlisted outing. It was in we were in Belgium. It's Bayonne. We was in Bayonne. So we was doing
Right.
checking out all the stuff in the area, whatnot. We was up in these old military barracks, whatnot.
Yeah.
I brought Crown Black with me. After that night, they said, "Don't you ever bring Black Crown with you ever again?" Because they said I was snoring something tough that night. So I've been I geared towards Crown Apple now. So I don't know. Maybe I need to reacquaint myself with Crown Black again. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Cam, that's Dripping Springs vodka. Yeah, it's good. That's actually up there where my kids live, up there, and my grandbabies up in Dripping Springs.
Oh,
yeah, they got good vodka. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Go see the grandkids pick up vodka. It's a full trip.
Oh, that's a good trip.
No, that's something I have to take a little side trip to go get.
Yeah.
But like you, that's the Enchantment. I settled Enchantment way before she had to split and it stretched. I was she was like 2 years old whenever I settled on her originally.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's a good ship. I like it. I liked Enchantment. So, yeah.
Yeah, she is. I like Enchantment too. That's one of my favorite ships.
Nice.
Oh, here we go.
I think on Princess, you're gonna like Good Spirits. You're gonna like O'Malley's Bar. Those are the two places that I like to hang out.
Yeah.
Sweet. I was IT in the Army. So
IT.
But that was, yeah, IT. I was a computer geek.
And now look at you.
Good job.
Yeah. Now I'm a cruise nut.
I appreciate your service no matter what, man. So
yeah, appreciate it.
There was some lady got upset. I forget what ship she was on. That gummit, it slipped my mind. But she wanted her teenage sons, 2 of them, to go to adult only comedy club.
Okay.
And
she got on a carnival ship.
She got mad at the ship because they wouldn't let them kids stay in there to see the comedy act. And she said, "I am the parent. I determine what's good for them, what they want to see, what they can see, and you can't take that away from me." I said, "But this is the rules."
Yeah. No. I get what she's saying, but also a lot of the folks who go to these comedy clubs or whatnot, they want to get away from kids, and if it's advertised as such, it's like you have to go with that as well.
Well, I'm back,
and that's the thing is how do you feel as a comedian doing some of those jokes, and you got a 13, 14-year-old sitting in the front row?
Exactly.
You know,
like no.
I mean, yeah.
So, and most times they have the family shows or whatnot. Yeah, take them to that.
Yeah, right. I agree.
Yeah, that was a carnival ship. I can't remember which one, but yeah, that was crazy. Crazy.
But yeah, okay. Now everybody's dropping out. I'm probably going a little too long. That's probably what it is.
Oh yeah, you're 19 past the hour, good sir. I was about to say hi as I always do, man. I try to, man. But Mondays are very, very busy for me. Very busy. Uh-oh, did we lose you, Rick? Uh-oh, I
think Rick froze. He's still worried about the size of the ship jokes.
Yeah.
Like to welcome in my son, Mossy 21J4Q. That is Junior Mossy right there. He's all the way from Pennsylvania. He didn't even know I had a YouTube channel.
Oh, well, there you go. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yep. Appreciate your service, Lori. Appreciate your service too there, Ricky.
But
Will G.
Yeah. Oh, Will G was a 25 Bravo also. Okay. Will G is speaking my doggone language, man. I think Will G's supposed to be coming on Blues Cruise 4, so it's gonna be freaking interesting. Are we
you and Uncle Dave on there together? Holy cow! It's gonna be.
I'm sure he gonna jump back on.
Yeah, so, I think we can carry it. I think we got it.
I hold on. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what to do here. I'm just saying.
Like you've ever been lost for words, Ricky. Come on now.
Right.
So how happy were you to see Ohio State lose to Indiana the other day?
Come on, man, it's crazy. It's freaking crazy to me, man. It's crazy. For all the props that Ohio State gets and whatnot. It's like y'all can't even win y'all own doggone conference, my dude. Y'all can't even win your own doggone conference. So it's like I don't know. We'll see, man. Hey, there we go.
My internet just went haywire, went away.
Dude. Hey, Governor of
all that chatter in here.
Wow, that was wild.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you had a shocked look on your face, man. You froze up. It was crazy.
I know. Anyway. Well, it's anyway, no, Rick, whenever you can pop in and out, and if you need to pop out anytime, you can pop out too. Like we did one.
Speaking of wife just got home, so I definitely got to pop out now. Gotta go check in with her real quick. But I would definitely catch up with you all. I'm gonna try next week. We're gonna see how next week go, Rick.
Okay. Yeah, you're right, man. No matter what.
All right, appreciate
you. Hopefully Dave can jump in. I know he's been having a lot of problems with mom, so I pray for his mom every day.
Absolutely.
And I may have another guest. I was talking to Chris about maybe. I'm gonna see if I can get Favor on here with us, or at least Robert. So that'd be fun. So anyway, but appreciate you. Love you guys, man. I'm glad to have you on board. You have a good night, great week. I know I'll see you later on somebody's channel.
Exactly, man. I'm everywhere, man. So appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, Chris. I appreciate you a lot, man. Everybody, I'm so happy y'all came on board, and all y'all have a great week. Like I always say,
happy birthday again to my wife. Yep.
And I hope to see you on a future cruise. And like Miss Donna says, hit that like and subscribe button. We do what Miss Donna says. Hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all have a great one, man. Bye-bye.
See y'all later.
Ho, ho!